Fresh and fit, you're not so fresh, you're not so fit. This is why. Never disrespect your fan base, the people that help you to get where you need it to go, right? Smash that like button if you agree, leave a comment down below. But watch this, and this is a reaction video from ABBA and Preach. We're gonna react to them. Watch this.
Try to use this as content to make us look bad. They didn't properly vet this girl, but it's okay, I'm gonna do it for them. But then she's running around and telling ABBA and Preach and all these other simps, oh, I'm gonna score, and they're believing it. Oh, okay, I believe it. Interviewing a criminal, giving her a platform, letting her tell you all these lies, and you best believe.
Hold on. Pause. Defamation of character. You have a platform that can reach anywhere around the world. You decided to say, hey, since Fit is my friend, I'm gonna ride or die with him even if he's wrong. And loyalty stops at a certain point, right? That's what people don't understand. It just goes to show. So anyway, he's running into a burning house, basically. Fresh and Fit is running into a burning house. You can't accuse the woman and say that the woman is this and the woman is that. These are the same women that you ridicule on your platform, right? And sometimes I do it on my platform, Modern Woman, because we got to change the world, but we hold both sides accountable. We're not sexist over here in Healthy Discussions, right? We pull up when guys are unaccountable. We pull up when women are unaccountable. This example is for guys, modern day guys like Fresh and Fit, being unaccountable for their actions. You talk trash about this woman, the same woman that your home dog, Fit, is sleeping with, and he don't check you and hold on. That may be my baby mother at the end of the day, or my child's mom, right? Put some respect on her name, even if you think that she's lying, allegedly, hypothetically, supposedly. Come to find out, allegedly, hypothetically, supposedly, she wasn't lying. So the jokes go back to Fresh and Fit. And then, this is what I discard the most. Pay attention to it. If you're a YouTuber, I use these guys as a perfect example of what not to do. Practice what you preach. Practice what you preach. Because when it comes time for them to go put you under the microscope and you didn't present anything, or you trying to hide things, or you saying one thing while doing the opposite, it's going to show. It's going to show. You can't call this woman, Modern Woman, toxic, and she's a vixen, she's a prostitute. She's all of these things that you allege her to be, but yet your homeboy sleeping with her. What does that say about you and you guys' show and you guys' platform? To me, the only thing that you're doing is you giving her you're fueling her, right, to sue Fresh and Fit the company, to sue y'all as individuals as well for defamation of character, and she's gonna get child support from Fit because he said he wanted an abortion, and she's gonna disrespect him and drag him through the mud because ABBA and Preach, that's Fresh and Fit's rival. She might name the child something dealing with ABBA. Something that you gotta live for the rest of your life. Imagine that. Leave your comments down below. Do y'all think she was right for doing that? I don't support it. You know, I think that she's thinking out of emotions. The guy ABBA says, hey, I pay for all your lawyer's fee against Fresh and Fit. If you need me to, just make sure that the child name have something to deal with ABBA, either the Abulita, anything dealing with ABBA, right? A middle name, first name, last name, whatever you want to do. And she agreed to it. That goes to show. That goes to show. Now, that's a bit cold, but in the art of war, hey, wasn't Fit a bit cold as well? You're gonna embarrass the woman, but yet you flexing with the woman. I look at it like this, and this is what I honestly think about people, right? The money just exposed who you really are. Some people throughout life, they may not be used to beautiful women around. So after you get the money, then you get these beautiful women around. You start to pedalize them and put them above you, right? And I think that's what Fresh and Fit do. They're not really used to it. So when they encounter it, they really don't know what to do. And you can tell. But let's continue.
100%. You shouldn't even be here.
All of a sudden, they think that this kind of
Listen.
character assassination is going to somehow lend credence to the fact that Fresh is asking her to get an abortion. And this is not the first time. I repeat, what? Fresh has done this to other women. And I wouldn't believe it if it came from another woman. But guess who it came from? Pug CEO himself.
Go ahead.
What's the worst thing you guys have done to a girl?
So,
Listen to
here's
this.
what like this. It's something called a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
And like,
shit.
basically,
You tell this story?
I've never heard of a Hail Mary. That's why I say these guys, they're not used to exotic women. Because if you're used to exotic women, then what are you talking about? You know, you got to accept people for what they are. Don't try to change them. People going to change when they want to change. Right? So if she's a vixen, like her for a vixen, you know that she may not be wifey material. There's a lot of different kinds of caliber of people out in this world. You can't make or shape people into what you want them to be. Just know what you like. You obviously like something about the beauty of the vixens. Leave your thoughts down below. What y'all think? Y'all got to see the video when, and I'm going to do a couple of videos on this topic. Y'all have to see the video when this man is smiling all day long, because to me, he never had anything beautiful beside him. The way I see it is, you like her more than she like you. Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it. Drop them thoughts down below. Let me know what you think. But what is what they call this? A Bloody Mary. What they at the, man?
Let's do it.
let's do it. Okay, so basically, right, I was with this chick, and we were kind of like fizzling out. It wasn't working out. But she got pregnant. And then I kind of told her, like, yo, we could work this out. Don't worry about it. But we can't kiss right now. And then I did the Hail Mary. And now I'm here. No, tell them what the Hail Mary is. Tell them what the Hail Mary is. Tell them what it is.
It's not even.
Okay.
Why joke about abortions? That's what I'm saying. It shows your level of maturity. Why are you joking about a person's life or throwing your proceeds or your seeds down the river? Like I say, Fresh is not looking so fit after all. But let's continue.
So the Hail Mary is, for example, right, where like you tell the chick what she wants to hear, and you're gonna have kids later on, make her get an abortion, you take her to McDonald's, get a McGriddle,
Make her
and
have
an
an
orange
abortion.
juice, sit her down, you tell her about life, and you started it.
Comments, chat, people, the community. What's y'all thoughts on abortion? I really want to know what you think. Drop that thoughts down below. What's your thoughts on it? Me, I look at it like I have made my mistakes in the past. I will never, ever, ever do that again. This is why the older you get, you find that it's all about population. So mostly things from the food that you eat, from your intake, from what you see, from your mental, right? They all put out a program to want to depopulate you in different forms and different manner, right? Different matrix or metrics. I've learned that in life, you don't do that because it's all about population control. Now, at times, you may not be ready for those things. My advice now that I'm an adult and you learn from your mistake, this is what you do. The bed that you lay down in is what you got to make up every day. So if that's what you chose to do, take full accountability for it, take full responsibility. That's my advice. You know? Have I learned? Yes. Would I go out and brag about abortions? No. Because that's not flattery to me. That actually doesn't make you feel good because you think about the possibilities. That's why it's good to, if you're going to lay down with a woman, make sure you get married first. So anything that comes with it, right? You have the covenants of the family in order to raise the child. don't shame a woman, or don't shame people for having an abortion, and or don't play around with that subject matter. But let's continue.
It's happened, and you never see it again. Wait.
That got really dark. That got really dark. A nice tribunal.
That is the most silliest thing I've ever heard. But let's continue.
Fresh. You ever gonna stop self-snitching? Again! You fucking idiots! In case you're wondering whether or not it's a real story, if you keep watching the clip, you'll see that being said, Fresh says it's real. Coconuts in Barbados. Anyways, people were like, oh, why would you think this? Because this is who Fresh is. This is things he's done before. So essentially, this guy gets a girl pregnant, pretends he's going to be with her, says, listen, I want babies with you, but it's just not the right time. So the girl's so in love, she's like, all right, I'll get rid of this kid that I do want, that you put inside of me. But to be with you, I'll get rid of it, and then we'll have kids together in the future when it's going to be the right time. And then he dumps her after she got the abortion. Does this seem like the kind of person who's trustworthy and responsible?
That seems a bit manipulative. Put your thoughts down below. Once again, we're reacting to ABBA and Preach reaction video to Fresh and Fit. Let's continue.
I'm asking, according to Fresh himself, he's not. He's a deceptive individual who will say anything to a woman to get her to like him, and then will also lie to her to get himself out of any situation.
I said, if a girl's on camera with me, she is what? Not my girl. Let's keep that in mind. If I bring a girl on camera, she's not my girl. Investing isn't just for the elite.
The way I see it is, she is. Once again, you're doing one thing in your left hand, right? And you're doing something different in your right hand. Fit, you are manipulative. That's the character that you built. We gotta hold you accountable. You are manipulative. Instead of telling her what it is, you telling her what it could be, knowing what it's not going to be. That's a form of manipulation. But let's continue.
I love my experience.
Read that.
I love her.
Look. This the same woman you trashing.
He's a dishonest person. This is what I mean.
Very
Is
much
this
so.
red pill to nut inside of a bunch of women, get them pregnant, and hope you can use deception to get them abortions?
The nuclear family is the backbone to any thriving society.
Is it part of the nuclear family to nut inside a bunch of women that you don't actually want to be with and get them pregnant and hope they get abortions? Is this how you father families and don't create single-parent households? You know what the thing is?
All this time, people and them, they've been saying that we're not red pill, even though we never claim that we are. And we're not. But neither are you.
Facts. Facts. Neither are you. What is more beta than coming inside of women that y'all claim are sex workers and getting them pregnant and risking all your financial future? What is more beta than...
And that's another thing. That's another side effect. She's going to sue him. She's going to sue Fresh. She's going to sue Fresh and Fit, the company, Miami, whatever else I have attached to it. Because y'all going to say that this woman is a sex worker. And I was told this, right? That's why I say they're not even player at all. I don't know who raised them. Maybe they came from a family household. Because something is off. Now, if you're dealing with a vixen or a prostitute or a whatever you want to call it, a woman that's offering her services for an exchange for monetary value or your wisdom or whatever, right? Why are you shaming these women and why are you telling their business? If that's what they choose to do, right? If that's what they choose to do, then hey, let them do it. But don't be the person announcing their business. And you the same person that's lusting over the same people that you're ridiculing or criticizing. You gotta make it make sense, Fresh and Fit. It's either you like them or you don't, but you can't shame them, right? Because shaming them makes you money. But the same thing you're shaming is the same thing that you're in love with. Make it make sense. Let's start there, but let's continue.
Having an online beef with somebody and then putting on monkey suits and then losing millions of dollars because you want to be an idiot on camera. All you guys do is take L's. Again! Every time you guys get a chance, you embarrass yourself. And I know your fan base knows it because they're eviscerating you in the comments and they look at you guys like clowns.
Oh, it's not really a fan base. Sometimes you watching things because it's entertaining, not because you like it.
Yeah.
Or you like what's going on or anything like that.
I don't know how you guys take this movement seriously. If you want to take it seriously, take it seriously. Their whole like destroying screen, they brought up her ID, they said all this stuff. They provide no proof. Nothing really tangible. And they never address any of the like.
Put a blue cap in the comments. Fresh and Fit, they should wear all blue caps for the rest of their life. Because that's what you branded yourself on. It's over. You might as well close your club down, come up with a new name, and run the program over again. And you can't change your face, right? Which means you can't change the taste that you left in people's thoughts. The imagery that you left in those thoughts. You lost your whole fan base. You single-handedly killed your whole fan base, Fresh, by saying middle fingers up to your fan base. Now, the world don't work without customers and clients. I don't care what great idea, what invention, if it's not being used or talked about or it's useful to the world, it's no point. But don't forget about your customers, because transaction doesn't work without clients and customers. What are you going to transact with yourself? So you got to give them the utmost respect. Over here on our channel, we give our community the utmost respect. I will never look down upon any of my clients or customers or people in my chat or my community. We're the same. I create the content, you view the content, you leave your comments, you subscribe, you purchase things, you tell somebody, you refer somebody, and that's how the cycle goes. You get incentivized for these things. We find creative ways in order to do those things. And that's how it goes. But when you emotionally speak and say middle fingers up, right? I guess you Drake right now, drop and give me 50 to everybody, right? To your fan base. What your fan base have to do, all that energy and animosity, Fresh, why don't you have that towards Fit? It's the same person that lied to you right in front of your face. And you had to cover his lie, not knowing that the truth reigns supreme. Smash that like button if you agree. Comment down below. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is the beginning. This is not the end. But let's continue reacting to this one.
They told their own fans. They don't address the fact that Fresh did pay for that gift, even though he told fans they're stupid.
I have it.
There's literal receipts that show Fresh paid for it.
Of course he did.
I'm about to get Fresh on this one too. So Fresh, you gave an extremely expensive launch fleet bracelet, which are worth up to $30K, to a Chinese escort you just met. Now, Fresh, you claim that you didn't give her the gift. That's what you claim.
Show me the proof.
But that court says that you did.
No, he didn't. Number one, he didn't buy the bracelet. So here's where you're wrong. One, she's on a court, and two, I didn't buy a bracelet. So what are you trying to say, bro? Where's your proof? You have no proof.
Fresh, you're lying. Bro, you're Fresh. Fresh,
He lying.
Everyone sees it. It's all ones in the chat, bro.
You a trick. You're not used to beauty, Fresh or Fit. Y'all not used to it. Y'all not used to it. You spent on that car $15,000 on half for that bracelet. So the bracelet cost $30,000. You spent your $15,000. Stop it. You know you wasn't getting on that for free. Your game is not even immaculate to even be around her presence for free. You're not even player to me. Smash that like if you agree.
So to put that on me, just because you want to say, oh, Fresh is a simp, wrong. So you didn't buy it.
Fresh, so can you
No,
stop?
you're just trying to say that he bought the bracelet. He didn't buy the bracelet. And you're saying, oh, Fresh bought her a Van Cleef bracelet. You have no proof of this. None.
No, it's not true. He paid half and I paid half.
Let her
I
tell
said,
it.
How much? Around 30K. Well, first
It seems to me she has more principle than you. She has more respect than you. Because, yeah, you saying that she is. But she's literally telling you, hey, I paid for half. He paid for half. He's telling you he didn't pay for anything. Like I say, Fresh, you're not looking so fit. Or Fresh and Fit is over with. Let's continue.
I still have a conversation. I told him, what's the issue if you tell everyone you bought me the bracelet? Like, why can't you tell everyone? Why can't you just speak the truth?
Pause. Look at this woman. This woman's beautiful. And if you can't see that she's beautiful, something wrong with you. She's gorgeous, right? He may not know what to do with that. You can tell he didn't, because he fumbled all the bag. Everything that he's been trying to build is now over with. And people gonna remind you that, hey, you caused this upon yourself. You could have just kept it playing. Leave your thoughts down below. Let me know. What y'all rate her from a 1 through 10? 10 being the finest, 1 being not so fine. What y'all rate her? Leave your thoughts down below.
Like, why are you like pretending it, like hiding it? But then he was like, don't say it. He just told me to shut up.
If Fresh is not his baby or she's not pregnant, then just demand a DNA test. Why don't you go do that? There's a reason why you're not going to do it.
Exactly.
There's a reason why you're not going to do it because you know it's your...
If he demand a DNA test, it's over, because the truth gonna shut everybody up, including him. The truth is, you probably raw dogged in her. You busting her. Let's just keep it playing. And you had to do something because you buying her gifts or something like that. So what is that, guilty conscience? Or was that your payment for her goods and services? Leave your thoughts down below. What y'all think he did? Can we talk about it? Well, let's discuss.
Kid. All these people saying, oh, Fresh is impotent. He can't have kids. Well, according to this, he's had other abortions before. They tell you that she's a single girl. Okay? I don't care. I said in the first video, she claims she's not, and you claim she's not. So that's what I'm going based off of. All 3 of y'all said this girl comes from a rich family and all this stuff. And what did I say? To date, there's no actual proof that she does any of that kind of work. Now, whether or not you want to believe that is up to everyone at home. Listen,
Right.
I don't know this girl. I don't know Fresh either. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know.
Me either. I don't know him. I don't know her. I'm just reacting to what's going on. And I'm reacting to them, reacting to what's going on. The way I see it is, it's a lot of allegations. It's a lot of this. And the truth reigns supreme. Put the truth reign supreme. We all gonna find out. This the year of the truth anyway. So everything you've been hiding in the dust, in the dark is gonna come out to the light. But let's continue.
Whole history. There's a very high possibility that these people have done shady things in the past, so I have no way of knowing. The only people who said they knew her are y'all.
A question for you, bro. What proof do you have that she's an escort? This girl comes from a rich-ass family.
Yeah, bro.
You know how difficult it is to get a fucking visa as a Chinese national to come to the United States as often as she does? She comes from a very wealthy family, bro.
Here's where you're wrong. 1, she's on court, and 2, I need my bracelet.
Fresh, why are you even addressing this? Live your life. You're not doing anything a person in your shoes wouldn't do. You're living the dream, and people gonna hate. As long as you know you do right by your people, and with God, you're good.
The problem is, bro, is that
It's because they brought her into
the picture.
Yeah.
You can roast me.
Normally, you wouldn't give.
Yeah, dude, you can roast me all day. I really don't care. But when you bring her family and her into this, is weird, bro. It's like really weird. Like, and she's cool. She's cool. It's like, bro, why? Because you want to hate on me? Come on, man. This is why I don't do vlogs anymore with girls. This is the reason why.
Yeah.
Because they make them look crazy.
Yeah. And this is honestly, like, it's like, funny because we gave y'all an IRL, right, showing a little bit of our life.
Yeah.
And then it like now it's like, and you guys wonder why like we're reluctant to like show you guys stuff that we do behind the scenes. It's because people gotta be weird, bro. Like they always gotta be.
Yeah, they do.
No, you don't. You don't show them behind the scene because you're weird. That's all. Because if you don't have nothing to hide, you would show behind the scenes. Practice what you preach. Let's continue.
The reason you guys don't do it is because you guys are fraudsters. And if you really show what happens behind the curtain, they're going to see that you don't live the lifestyle that you proclaim. And Fresh, this is evidence of that. Because whether this girl's an ex-worker or not really has no importance to me. But it has an importance to your movement and the things that you guys profess.
Right.
These are the exact kind of women that you tell all the men.
The sex worker narrative actually goes along with their storyline, with their niche. So they're going to keep painting that picture of her. But yet y'all accusing her of being this, but she comes from a wealthy family. Like, y'all, if she sued every dime, every dollar that you have, I won't be mad. I will not be mad. Because you play with fire, you get burned.
If she's what you say she is. This is the exact kind of woman you tell every guy to avoid. When you went on the Asian podcast, you said you have to sleep with 50 women or more. Why? So you can discern female nature. So you can spot a good one from a bad one.
What guys have to do is kind of go in and understand how women operate in today's day and age. And I think a good way to do that is obviously to have experience, so that you're not getting into a relationship or a situation with a woman and you're not aware of her nature and you don't know how to deal with it.
Fresh has supposedly had 1,000 bodies.
Pretty successful ladies, you know, we're both a triple digit notch count, he's in the quadruples.
So, my honest to God true body count, bro, no cap, ready for it? It's over 1,000. I'm dead ass serious. I remember, I told you, right? I told you about Barbados when. So listen, guys, I'm gonna break it up for you, right? And you can't tell a good one from a bad one.
I think it's cap. You ain't run to no 1,000. You wanted to. You may have had fantasies of doing it, right? But I don't think that you ran through 1,000. Because if you did, right? What does that even prove? Like, you're probably walking around with something. You ran to 1,000. You were condom every time. I see why you Mr. Abortion King. I see why you are Mr. Abortion King. You had sex 1,000 times with 1,000 different women. Oh yeah, Abortion King. The probability and the possibility already states what it need to state. 500 of them run the risk of getting pregnant. Let's just say 200 got pregnant. This is the aim low, right? That's 200 abortions. You could have had a baby army. But let's continue.
Like, you have zero credibility.
How you get a wife, Ethan? Because my thing is, like, you're like, just, you're talking about the finish line. What about the race?
Yeah.
You understand? Like, you have to
either of you married?
where you can even identify a female that's worthy of marriage, of having a family with, etc. And unfortunately, in today's day and age, it's not that simple anymore. So we live in a very complex world where it's difficult to identify women that are marriage material. A lot of guys don't have that ability to find a woman that's worthy.
You don't have that ability.
I don't have that ability.
You're not married.
That's my choice.
But no, the ability to find a woman, you clearly don't have that ability.
I wonder how many more times they're gonna make this mistake.
So you use the sugar daddy websites as dating sites. You say it's hard to find a good woman because they're motivated by material things and stuff, and yet you're seeking women, specifically a certain type of
Women
on
motivated
your
by
sugar daddy
material.
website. So it seems like you are confirming your biases by even going there to find women.
Okay, so you know,
I'll say it. Do you want me to say it again slower?
in a sense, it's because people gotta be weird. Like, they always gotta be fucking weird. And like,
I'm gonna leave the link down below. This video is a bit extensive. I'm gonna leave the link down below.
I don't actually want that.
So y'all would know what's going on. I wanted Ava and Priest to tell you about the lady's gonna choose to use his name, not the baby father's name, since he don't want the child. He ain't want the child in the beginning.
Yeah, damn. How does that work? How do you work in law enforcement and before someone's ever found guilty, you say they're a criminal? And if she was a criminal, how did she get a visa to go from China to the U.S.? Think about how none of this makes any sense.
this woman takes this guy's money and runs off with it, right? One of the people that she, one of her clients, right? So what does that say about her character? And you guys might be wondering, well, Myron, you got proof? Oh, I do got proof, actually. I got video. Here she is, taking the dude's money and doing what she's about to do with it.
Y'all trying to paint any picture. Y'all are reaching. I'm gonna leave the link down below. Let me know what you think about this. Smash that like button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is the beginning. This is not the end. Another episode of the Healthy Discussion Show. And remember, positivity over negativity always. We out.